Good afternoon, folks. Looks like we are up and running and ready to roll. Let's get everything switched over and pick up in Infinite Fusion. That's weird. Where did my model go? Oh. OBS window is blocking it. Let's put me a little bit more over in the corner here. Hey, Snake's here. What's up, Snake? Welcome to the stream. And I see we got to hydrate right at the top. Hope your day's going well. Alright, 1 second, get stuff set up, and we will try and make some progress today. Snake says, I'm doing good. They finally added Solid Snake to Fortnite today. Ah. I see. So I guess that'll be your avatar forever, huh? Snake says I'll probably be switching between him and Master Chief. Originally read that on my other monitor. I thought it said Master Chef, which I know is probably not in Fortnite yet. But Master Chief makes more sense. Okay. So when we last left off, we finished Cinnabar's gym, finally beat Blaine, and now we're on Mount Ember trying to make some forward progress. We have to take out Team Rocket here. And I've never done this particular map before, so we're going to have to kind of just go through trial and error wise. Just answering some questions about something on Discord real quick. Pardon the delay. Alright, so team-wise, I did not change the team up. In fact, I haven't even picked the game up at all since our last stream. This is the team we took into the Cinnabar gym. And we'll see how it goes here. I could have swapped in a Psychic type, because mostly Team Rocket uses Poison a lot of the time. But we'll see. I have no idea what kind of fusions the trainers here are going to use. So we've got just a real quick recap for people who might not have been here last time. Again, all bug types. We have Godpede here at Bug Dragon. King Oyster, Bug Water. Honey, Bug Rock. Inoki, which is Bug Ghost. We have Sensei Pyrex, Bug Fire. I was updating the layout for today's stream, and I remembered how nifty that sprite is. So on the overlay, this is the team that's currently showing for today, and we'll see what happens by the time we get to the end of the area. Next up, we got Hives, and that's our 6th Bug Dark type. The levels are going to be a little bit lopsided, just because. Actually, I'm going to take God Pete out of the lead. We tended to this. I think God Pete is our anchor, if I remember correctly. So we'll let this one kind of lay in the back, just kind of resting while we put some of the other ones in the lead to get some experience. All right, let's put, well, King Oyster has the experience share. Let's put Inoki in the lead. Make the ghost type some experience. Snake says, King Oyster looks like a Godzilla bad guy. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of my team that look like kaiju, which is pretty neat. This is a Paraligator. Paris Feraligator. We needed a water type to be able to not get one shot by everything in the fire gym. And this is our Surfer too. King Oyster has Surf, which is how we're able to get over here. But even Honey, which is Beedrill Agron. It's actually a pretty large sprite. Almost as big as King Oyster. Really cool looking. And Snake asks, how's your week been? My week's been alright. I was out of town, so I just got back to work today. I was out of town over the weekend, and so today's my first day back to work. It was pretty busy. A lot of meetings, you know, day-to-day 9-to-5 type stuff. How about you, Snake? How's your week going? Alright, I think we're just gonna try and proceed forward. Oh, there's a different theme inside. It's pretty funky. Let's see. I don't think we got into any wild spawns here before. I don't know what's here. So let's take a look before we get into that first fight with the rocket. On topic of week, Snake says it's gone how my year's been going. You mean your year so far in 2024? Hopefully it's been going alright, man. Rockarina. That's a rock rough. It's a rock type, little doggo, and a Nidorina. Huh. I don't think that's a custom sprite. There's too much anti-aliasing around the face. But that would be a good component to have. That's the one that has like the four-legged form, and then there's the dark one, looks like a werewolf. Yeah, for an auto-generated one, it doesn't look that bad, but we could definitely do something with that, I think. Level 36. Oh, rock. That's a little dangerous. Let's see. Rock is not going to be effective. What type is not going to be effective against rock? Water? They should be neutral for King Oyster, I think, because it's bug type. Bug type's weak against rock. Oh no. Still super effective. Let's see. Let me get. Ah. Maybe honey would have been a better choice. I need to be a little bit careful. There's no Pokemon Center on this island, I don't think. And it was kind of a pain to get here. Did I do shopping? I think I did shopping. 6 hypers. No super. Maybe I didn't do my shopping. That could be a problem if this is a long dungeon. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to avoid getting into random fights. Let's just keep moving forward. Larry. Poison type. I guess Rock Tomb. Ugh, poison. I think we can take this thing out before we get too low in poison. I'll just cure it after the fight. Uh-oh. Could be worse. Tentaode. Tentaode? It sounds like Tentacool or Tentacruel and Electrode, maybe? Snake says, I've also downloaded a bunch of media on my computer, so when I go offline, I have something to do. Oh yeah, I know you mentioned you're looking at the Internet Archive. So, was it stuff from there? Like old media? Tentaode. That's got to be water electric? Whoa. That's a Tentacruel Electrode. The self-destruct darkening of the sprite. It should go away when it attacks. But that's pretty gnarly. It's hard to tell. We'll see if it gets fixed once it resets. There it goes. Huh. I thought it was an open mouth, but it's kind of... It's an upside down Tentacruel combined with an Electrode. That's pretty neat. Very interesting design. Snake says, yeah, that's how I got all 13 episodes of King of the Hill. Nice. I'm sure it'll be an interesting journey going through old shows and media and stuff. I don't have a lot of antidotes either. I'm gonna be really annoyed if I have to port out of here. As I navigate the water. Actually, I might be able to teleport here, actually. I don't have a teleporter in my team. We'll see what happens. If I have to make an emergency trip out of here, we'll figure it out. Snake says, for the reason I downloaded a Chicken in the Hill, I'm assuming King of the Hill. I also downloaded shows that I haven't watched yet, so just in case those are bad, I at least have something I like. That's a good idea. Well, if you ever want recommendations for shows from back in the day, I can always dig through the archives and see. I don't really watch TV anymore, but I used to a long time ago. Oh, this looks like a tag battle. Oh, hey, it's Jesse and James with different outfits. Lickabach and Weebell. Oh, I see. That's kind of clever. So these look like poison types. This one's probably poison grass. This one's probably poison normal. Oh, Surf will hit honey as well. It's a little bit less ideal, especially since it's rock type. Well, that's annoying. Hey. Alright, let's have you finish off Lickabach with Pin Missile, and you can't use Fire Fang. So, go Extreme Speed. That's the one that always hits first, I think. Snake says, right now it's a bunch of old Toku shows I've downloaded, like Garo, Ultraman Nexus, Kamen Rider, Kuga, Space Shirt, Gavon, and Japanese Spider-Man. Nice. I think I've only ever seen stuff, like the meme stuff from Japanese Spider-Man. But it sounds like a good collection of media and stuff. Guess I better heal Pyrex. How long are these disabled for? Yeah, still. Oh, we'll go Bite. Flinch. Oh. Must be like 5 turns. Alright, get out of here. Bunsey. Bunnery? Thing but that turns into Lopunny later. And Horsey looks like. Wouldn't that be normal water, I think? Kind of simple. I don't think that's a... I think that's a custom sprite. Okay. King Oyster's out of commission. We'll keep Honey in the lead for now. I hope they give me like a healing NPC or something down here. Whoa. Whirl-a-Ice. That's Whirlipede and Regice, right? Whirlipede's a bug type, and it turns into Scolipede, which is one of my favorite bugs from that generation. Ooh, definitely want that. Rock Tomb shouldn't kill in one shot. Or it can kill in one shot. Alright, I kind of want to get that spawn to come back. For a plup. That is Fortress and the second form after Piplup. When it turns into Empoleon, I think. Huh. Kind of interesting. We already have Pineco as a drop. We picked one up earlier. Let's see if we can get that Regice one to show up again. Snake says, instead of being bitten by a radioactive spider, the main character is blood transfused to a dying alien that comes from the planet Spider. Is that the Japanese Spider-Man premise? Flalax. Flaffy Munchlax. Interesting. I didn't know that. Actually, maybe you might have mentioned that in one of our Discord channels. But it's an entirely different premise for how he gets his powers, huh? Alright, there you are. Okay, let's not do Rock Tomb. Let's see how much this chips away. Nope, nope. Oh wow, that was lucky. Okay. Chuck a fusion ball. Snake says, main character is not even Peter Parker, which was kind of great because we always get stories of anybody to be Spider-Man, but it's usually an alternate dimension Peter Parker. Yeah, I'm assuming the licensing rights just said Spider-Man was what they had to pay for. Maybe they did that specifically so they wouldn't have to pay for the rights to like Peter Parker and all the other Spider-Man specific characters. Iceberg Curlipede Pokemon. I wonder if someone's done a custom for Scolipede and Regice. That would look really cool. In fact, I can check. Let me pull up the Fusion Dex site real quick. Let's see. I have to do it by component. At least the site's running faster now. Scolipede, Regice. Looks like there is not a custom sprite for this one I think Scolipede was added somewhat recently. And same thing with Regice. They're kind of new additions to Fusion. But will definitely be worth keeping. And I can use the Whirlipede component for something else too. Alright. Now we're getting bug types. We got bug types in Johto when we popped over there. We got some new ones here, so we can get some more options for fusing our team. That's nice. Fire? Go Kate. That's not fire. That's a Golem Raticate, I'm gonna assume, based on the name. It's pretty cool. That one looks like a custom sprite. So that's gotta be rock normal, right? A little bit tough for a bug type. It's too bad my water type is KO'd. How many revives do I have? Oh, 1 max revive. Ugh. Let's swap. Oh boy, that hits more than once. Well, it was a burn to revive there. Oh, stealth rock. There we go. Ground's effective against rock. But we don't have... That is a bit of a problem. Wow, that did a ton of damage. Good Lord. Level 44. Oh, this one's tough. Alright. Alright, that hits multiple times. Probably up to 5. And this thing is fast. Wow. It'll wipe my entire team. I think I have to... Yeah, I think I have to heal. So we've seen rock types, fire types, poison types. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about who I want to swap into the team. We'll definitely want to keep King Oyster for water. Get out of here. Wow. That sucked a lot. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna escape rope out of here and we'll see what my options are. If I have to surf manually back to Cinnabar, I'm gonna be really upset. It took me a long time to get here. dumps me out here. And I don't think there was a terminal or anything. Can't go on the boat. Ugh. Okay, I could still surf, and that's fine. And the Corsola are blocking the way here. Well. Now I gotta get back there without dying. And then I'm gonna have to try to remember the path I took to get down here. I used a guide to figure out where I was supposed to go, but I think I remember roughly how I did it. Snake says I've also downloaded some emulators on my computer to play older games. Nice. What's gonna be your next thing to try? Okay, I think we're right under Cinnabar. Yeah. Okay, it's not far away. It's just the path is really specific to get through the currents, and that's going to be annoying to deal with. So we'll do is heal, and then I'm going to take a look at the reserves that I've got and see who might want to switch in for the rest of that particular dungeon. First, let's heal, since the majority of our team is dead. Maybe we keep honey. I think enoki and hives we're going to need to swap out. It's hard to tell because we've seen a couple rock types. It's mostly poison that we've seen. We don't have anything that's strong against poison at the moment. So let's drop off enoki and hives. The other problem is a lot of the other Pokemon that I've been using are going to be lower level since we had to do all that grinding for Blaine. But let's see what we've got. Oh yeah, we picked up Pinsir and Luxray. What I really need is a good bug grass type, which wouldn't be bad for Ninrita. This one's super low level though, can't really use. Let's grab Spots. Spots is our psychic type, and at 43, so that's not bad. Let me test something. I'm gonna see if I can teleport to Ember. That'd be really nice. It would completely alleviate the need to navigate that maze. Let me see if it works, and if not, then I'll just have to do it manually. Alright, let's test this first. Okay, good. We can teleport directly to Ember. Downside being, I didn't see a Pokemon terminal there. So if we teleport here, we lose a slot because our teleport Pokemon is taking up a spot, which is a potential problem. Let me think about that. It almost might make sense to refuse a different Pokemon with bug type and then just have them get some experience so we can at least use them in an emergency in a fight. Let me think about that. One sec, let me grab something. Here. All right, let's take a look. I think it's got to be a psychic type. Snake says I've also downloaded some books to read, and no joke, 200 episodes of Castle Super Beast. Surprisingly, sound files don't take up that much space. Well, it's just encoded audio. They're basically really big. I don't know what format they are, but if they're in like a WAV or MP3, wouldn't be as big as like a video file, I imagine. If you're going through the back catalog of Castle Super Beast podcasts, okay, let me drop off Cotton Puff and see if I can pull something that's going to be bug type but still learn teleport. Or I have a better idea. I just don't know if this is going to pan out for the dungeon. Let's drop you off. Let's take Popsicle. Popsicle can fly. I'm forgetting I have fly too. I don't know if Bug Ice is going to be helpful there, but Popsicle hasn't really gotten any experience in a bit. So we'll grab you and we'll give Pops the experience share. We're going to need Ice at some point, especially if Lance still uses Dragon type in this game. So we'll take the experience share, we'll give it to you. Snake says, well, yeah, I just always want to have something just in case, and it's a podcast that I enjoy going through the back catalog to see what theories they had about games releasing in the past. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how accurate their predictions for a lot of things were, and hearing about hearing stories from Pat before, like he and Paige moved to Vancouver before they had their kid, heck, before they even were married, maybe even before Wooly was married, like going back in time. I need to catch up on the podcast. I haven't had time to listen to it in a while, but I see the clips on YouTube since I'm subscribed to Wooly's channel. And there's always hilarious bits. The NRPG thing that he posted recently was pretty funny. Wait, where's the healing items? Oh, it must be down here. Yep. Okay, so I still think we're good with hypers because we don't have any super high HP Pokemon on our team, but I'm just going to grab a ton of these. We have a lot of money. I'll grab some revives. A lot of poison, so I'll grab a bunch of antidotes. Zank says, I mean, one thing that was kind of surreal to hear about Is them talking about the new PlayStation 4 and Xbox One releasing? Oh yeah. Was that back when they were still doing the Super Best Friend cast? Before they split and they formed Castle Super Beast? Or was PS4 and that had to be before they rebranded, right? Are you listening? Okay, yeah, so you're listening to the old Super Best Friend cast stuff too. I used to listen to that one a lot more consistently. But yeah, that was a good podcast. Okay, let's save here. Now we're geared up with more items, and let's see if this team works a little bit better. Ooh. I thought I gave you fly. Did I not give you flight? No. I'm thinking of a different one. I'm thinking of a different one of our team that had fly. Who was it? Was it our starter? Oh, let me go see who has fly. One of our bug types has fly. I know that. Wait, Popsicle's bug flying, not bug ice. That's the same problem I had with the starter. I kept forgetting that the fusions take the second type, I believe. So we don't have bug ice. Because this is Articuno. This is Ledian Articuno. So this one could learn fly. But it doesn't have the type advantage for ice. It just has ice moves. Oh, that's annoying. That might just have to do for now. Snake says all the old Castle Super Beast stuff becomes Super Best Friend cast. Well, the other way around. The Super Best Friend cast became Super Beast. They didn't like relocate the podcast. They just changed the name when they rebranded it. But it's been a while. It's been a long time since the Super Best Friends era. Snake says, some PS1 games I've downloaded and messed around with are Tekken, Parasite Eve, Metal Gear Solid, Marvel vs. Capcom, King of Fighters, Initial D, Guilty Gear, Final Fantasy VII, Dino Crisis 2, Darkstalkers, and Clock Tower 1 and 2. Clock Tower, that's going to be an interesting playthrough. Really old horror game. That's the one with Scissorman. Alright. I'm gonna have to ditch one of these ice moves. Which one? These both 40? Oh, Ice Shard is like a quick attack. But this one might freeze. I guess we'll ditch Ice Shard for now. I have to get a bug ice type. Okay. Sorry for the shuffling around. I have someone's sending me some information on a commission, an important commission for an upcoming project. I didn't want to leave them hanging. But, okay, we'll go ahead and save. And fly back. And move forward. Man, that would have been really rough if I had to navigate that water puzzle again. Okay. Wouldn't mind trying to catch that rock ruff fusion if you see it again. Snake says, oh no, you're fine. I'm messing around in Darkstalkers 3 right now. Is it called Darkstalkers 3? Because the name conventions for that series is really weird and stupid. Because there was like Vampire Savior, there was Night Warriors. The games are called something different in Japanese than in English. But that one was part of the collection, I think. I've played around with Darkstalkers 3, whatever the third title was. Oh, it's a one shot. Oh, okay. The ROM's title, Darkstalkers 3. Yeah, I don't know. It's confusing. No, we'd assume the third installment in the series. Snake says, I bet you won't guess who my favorite character is on the game. I don't remember who's in Darkstalkers 3, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say Victor. Oh, BB Hood? You might have told me that before. Boletta. That's her name in Japanese, I believe. She was in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I played... Let's see, it's been a while. I was writing up the presentation stuff. I have to go back and work on it some more for the fighting game mains that I'm going to do here on stream at some point in the near future. I think it was like a toss-up between Morrigan and John Talbane that I played in the old Darkstalkers games. The whole cast is really interesting. I think they need to bring that series back. But Capcom does not seem too intent on doing that anytime soon. Golkon. Golbat Kangaskhan. That's a cool looking sprite. I like the shading and the colors. That's going to be Poison Normal, I think. Fuse. Ah, nice. Aw, really? One turn? Okay. Let's get spots in here. Snake says, on the topic of BB Hood, I've always loved how she's a subversion of the stereotype of Red Riding Hood. Yep, she's basically Little Red Riding Hood, but a psycho assassin with a lot of guns and weapons. Okay, at least having Psychic is going to help. Snake says, I know this is obvious, but the true monster is man. You ever watched the anime for Darkstalkers? I think it was like an OVA series. It had... Ooh, I better heal you. It had several episodes. I seen bits and pieces of it, but the main character was Donovan. He was a super brooding, serious, I'm a conflicted, half demon man. Yeah, no, I'm talking about the anime, not the weird Western cartoon. I remember that one too. It was definitely not as faithful, although Morgan's accent was accurate in English in the weird TV Western cartoon series. She was Scottish, but in the anime English dub, she was just like a regular American accented person, but she's supposed to be Scottish. Where are we going? Where's my hypers? Don't touch the switch, huh? Sarah? Tell me what to do, Sarah. I'm confused. Whoa. Alright, let's snoop this sucker. Ledzing. Ledzing? Ledian Wheezing. I'm gonna go and guess. In that case... Fire. Whoa. Yep, that's Ledian Wheezing. That's kind of cool. It has the Lediba as the little side quado. What do you call that? Polyp. That's got to be bug poison. In which case, fire. Yep. Regular items. Yeah. Oh, that's a key item. Same with the power plant key. And that must be the gate. Yep. Alright, let's bring King Oyster back. King Oyster is a bit fragile. It's a little annoying. Would like to get that one some levels. Moltres. I'm kind of curious to see what happens when we run into Moltres, because all of the scripted fights are randomized because we ran the randomizer. So it's not going to be a Moltres. It's going to be something else, which is both good and bad. It'd be nice to be able to get the legendary Firebird, but it could also be something garbage. We'll just have to see. Oh, that's Giovanni down there. Or maybe we don't have to fight it at all. I guess we'll just have to see what happens. Snake says, for my PSP games I downloaded are Initial D, Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force, Crisis Core, Assassin's Creed, Bloodline, Metal Gear Solid, Peace Walker, God Eater Burst, Third Birthday, Shin Megami Tensei 2, and Metal Gear Acid 1 and 2. If you've never played through Persona 3, I highly recommend Persona 3 Portable. This is the one that they recently ported to Steam. I know it's on Steam for sure. I don't know about the other consoles, but that's a really good version of the game. It's the first one I played through all the way for Persona 3. Oh, okay, yeah, Snake. If you're going to pick up Persona 3 Reloaded when it comes out, you can wait. But in case you weren't planning on getting it and or didn't want to shell out for the recent port, then you can always try the original. One thing that's different, though, just for context, Persona 3 Portable has the female main character route, and Reloaded is not going to have that, as far as I can tell, unless they've announced that recently. So it is kind of interesting to see the female character route, because you can date different people and whatnot. But if you don't care about that, you can wait for Reload. Let's see. Golbafet. That's probably Golbat, not Golem. Snake said I don't even need to buy Persona 3 Reloaded. It's going to be day one on Game Pass. I did not know that. Oh, and P3P is also on there as well. All right, well, then looks like you're set. Okay, so that's, yeah, Golbat, Wobbuffet. What does that make it? Poison Psychic? So Psychic and Bug is completely neutral? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, it's still decent damage, though. That is a little bit of a problem. Okay, 39 for Pops. I wonder if we're getting close to the end of the dungeon. We'll save just to be sure. Snake says, last time I downloaded a bunch of emulators, I remember completing SMT4 and SMT Apocalypse. Oh, nice. I played Base 4. I didn't play the Apocalypse version. That's a good game. It's a pretty solid RPG. If you ever get a chance to play the Devil Survivor series from 3DS, 3DS, I think. Those are good games. There's 2 of them. Oh, that could be bad. Nope. Come on. Nah, nobody gets the experience. Except for Popsicle. Who's... I'm gonna assume a poison type. Yeah, King Oyster's been a no factor this entire zone. Furricate. Furret and Eradicate. It's a pretty adorable sprite. It's like a big gerbil. Snake says, alright, I'm going to head out. Might be back later. Alright, Snake, thanks for tuning in and hanging out. Hope you have a good rest of your evening, and I will maybe catch you later. Oh, is it 2 turns? Future sight? There it is. Yeah, it's 2 turns. I thought it was 1. I'm gonna get out of here, Joel. Fuse the 3 legendary birds, huh? Sure, nothing could possibly go wrong if you do that. Okay. Let's still try and revive King Oyster one more time. He's 1 level away from, like 1 little bit of experience away from leveling. It's really annoying. He keeps getting KO'd. Executive Archer? Hound Ape. Houndour and Primate. I'm gonna assume that's... Doesn't look like a random generated sprite. It's just kind of goofy looking because of the face. Oh, I should be using Water Pulse to try and get the confuse. Don't like that. Oh, come on. Let's see. Dark type. Fighting dark type. That means Psychic is neutral, I think. But we can go flying, so we'll get 1 shot. Kind of a big level gap. Okay, no, that's fine. Oh, that's less fine. Okay. Weedos. So, Wheezing and Aridos. Oh, good. Explosion did not hit because Popsicle was in the air. That's good. We hit 40. Steedoom. Steelix? Houndoom? Oh, that's Houndoom with the primate. Huh. I would say probably water. Water or ground, maybe. Yeah. Huh. That's kind of interesting. Very kind of simple difference, but looks pretty cool. I'm gonna assume rock dark or steel dark. Rock dark, I think. Yep. Houndape. Bring Popsicle back. It's getting expensive. Alright, let's resurrect King Oyster for the umpteenth time this dungeon, and I'm going to swap him out. Maybe we can bring him in for a definite type advantage, but for now, I'm actually going to put... I'm going to put Godpede in the lead, just because I think we're about to go into a boss fight. First we'll save. Yeah. Oh, we get to fight this thing now? Zapmokuno. Whoa, it's three-headed legendary. It's like a legendary fusion King Ghidorah. What is this thing even weak against? Level 50. Eesh. I wonder if it still retains flying type. Yes. Oh lord, it gets 3 turns? I guess so. I guess it does get 3 turns. Oh boy. I don't know if my team can handle something this strong. Hmm. Not completely impossible. Oh, I was hoping that would do a lot more damage. I might have to do like some sacrificial revive spamming. Let's use our last max revive on Godpeed. I wonder if Spots is fast enough. Be nice to take out one of the heads. What do we got left? Okay. Probably have to use Popsicle to bring Honey back. Ugh. I'm out? I didn't even realize I was out. Uh-oh. That's not good. Nope. That's unfortunate. Okay. That's one. But that is easily the biggest risk there. So we're gonna have to spam some revives. I guess I'll do Hyper first. Man. Whew, that is a tough fight, but the rock types did okay in the beginning. If we can avoid Godpeed getting one shot by the Ice Beam, we might be able to kind of cheese our way through it, but that is not an easy fight. Level 50, 3 level 50s. In fact, maybe it makes sense to take out the Ice Head first. Let's try it. It might take a few trial and error runs. Okay. This goes straight there. Speed up. So we can go Ancient Power. Let's go for... I don't know which head is which. Oh, that's the letters. Okay, so Articuno would be A. We're gonna do the same thing, but try and prioritize. Oh, the crit. Wow, that's lucky. And alright, sure, eye for an eye. I think King Oyster's gonna have to get sacrificed to bring back Godpeed. Oh yeah, that's trouble. Let's see. So it's got to be like a electric flying head and electric fire. Oh, let's see if we can continue Whittle Down with Godpeed. Be nice if we got a stat boost on Ancient Power. That would make things a lot easier. I think either of these is equal threat to Dragon. But there's 2 attacks. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to revive again. Because we're faster. Alright, Popsicle. Let's bring back Honey. I should have checked for more max revives. I don't think I saw him in the store unless I just missed him at the bottom. Okay. Fire. This one will be neutral against fire, but still weak against the electric, I think. So I'm just gonna heal. Heal Honey. Yeah. Spots. I'm gonna use you. Revive. Godpeed. Maybe try and do damage. Nope, it's a one shot. Oh, nice. Okay, 2 heads down. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Basically, it's going to come down to this one and Godpeed. So now this one's going to get KO'd. Can Godpeed survive enough turns for me to get Honey back to 100%? Oh. Drill Peck. I was not expecting that. That's a problem. Yeah, that's fine. That doesn't do any damage. Just keep doing that. And we're out of Ancient Power, right? So that kind of cuts the usefulness for Godpeed. So we're going to, let's see, try and revive. Actually, no, I can just use. Yeah, I guess I'll use an ether. But that's gonna probably kill. That's not good. Man. We're in a bit of a loop now. I could bank on dodging the drill peck. If it throws Thunderbolt, we could land an attack. If it doesn't, then it's a one-shot, so I guess I better heal. This is the most inefficient way to do this fight. Yep, would have been a one-shot. Oh, that's no good. I hadn't counted on paralysis. Do I have paralyzed? Yeah, I do. I don't have a lot of those, boy. Man. Just spam Thunderbolt, please. Oh, it might be out. Oh, if it's out and it only has Drill Peck left, I'm kind of in trouble. Okay, I think I need to do this one over again. We need to take out the Ice Head first, then the Electric Head, and then the Moltres Head is the least dangerous, I think. Unless it also has Drill Peck. Yeah, okay. Finally get the stats on the very last attack. Ugh. See Ladybug's here. Ladybug has been lurking, but I'm about to go to bed now. Hope the rest of the stream goes well. Thank you for the stream. It was fun, even though it was just lurking. Alright, Ladybug. Thanks for hanging out and just being here. I always tell people they don't have to chime in on the chat. They can just hang out and vibe. So have a good night. Get some rest, and I will catch you later. Alright, let's reset back to the title screen. Oh, this is a tough fight. So, I feel like the best damage dealer is Honey. If Honey gets a crit, Rock Tomb could one-shot one of the heads. We took the ice one out in one shot. That was incredibly lucky. Godpeed. Okay, gotta keep an eye on the Ancient Power. Basically, it's coming down to rock moves. All right. Third time's a charm. That is interesting that Honey is faster by default. That means, especially with the speed down from Rock Tomb, Honey's always going to get the first shot. And I think Spots is faster too. But out of... That's right. I should probably use an Ether on Spots, because Spots can get a couple hits in. Alright, well, you're kind of useless at the moment. So it could do kind of like a... almost like a suicide run with Honey and spamming Rock Tomb to get like heads down one at a time. Let's see how that pans out. Because it can't weather 2 hits. So that's actually good to know. So let's do the same thing. We're going to revive Honey. King Oyster will get taken out. Honey will come back in, drop Rock Tomb on the Zapdos head this time. And then probably get KO'd again. Same thing. Might run out of revives at this rate. Oh, each of the heads has a berry. That's why. Okay, so that, I don't have to worry about that 3 times, which is reducing the damage of Rock Tomb. Otherwise, this thing is kind of fragile. No safeguard. That's also trouble. Okay, let's do this. We'll burn a max revive. Nah, I should save it for... that's tough. I should save it for Godbeat. Godbeat has more HP. Oh, whoops, wrong target. I was not paying attention. That might have just ended the run. Alright, well, looks like Max Revive is going over there. Yep, I completely shot myself in the foot. That could have been a KO on the Zapdos head. How annoying. It would have been within one turn. Alright. That's stupid. I need to pay better attention. I kept assuming it would auto-target the same head. Worst case scenario, I could always port out with a rope, fly back to town, get more items, and come back. But I think it's doable. It's just going to be very close, very expensive. Okay, so it's gonna go Ice Head, Electric Head, Fire Head. Yep, it's the wrong head again. Alright, I'm closing the program. I'm just going to start over. Just let it reload. We'll go back in that fight again. It's not even really worth trying if I completely tube the run up at the beginning. Good thing we saved right there. There we go. Oh, whoops. I don't have honey on the lead. Oh, that's fine. Okay, instead of that, that is considerably less fine. Oh, I should have ethered. I need to refill Spots' psychic. I didn't remember to do that and save. That's an extra turn's worth of damage, I think. Oh, it has Roost too? I think it's the first time I've seen that. That's a problem. I just kind of have to wait and get lucky with the crit, I guess. I think Psychic would be strong enough to kill here. I wonder if Future Sight will still go off, even if... I think that this run is pretty much screwed. I need to remember to refill Spots. Like, Silverwind... I don't think that's going to do enough damage. We'll see. No. Not worth it. All right. I need to set my team up before and save it, so I don't have to do it every time. Oh, Popsicle is faster, but much lower level. Honey in the lead. ether for spots. Okay. Now we're set. We have to do this again. Okay. Spam and revives. Oh, what? Oh, is it Tailwind? Is Tailwind up its speed? So I need to have it basically not do that in order for me to not lose my speed advantage. That is also a problem I didn't think about. Now I kind of have to wait for that to wear off, or the run is screwed. Yeah, it's faster now. Okay, Tailwind lasts for like 3 to 5, it must be. I should have waited. What a waste. Okay, don't do that again. We still might have a chance. Which head was that? This doesn't matter. Ah. All right, let's see if we can get the kill on one head. Nope, it's all 3. That's unfortunate. So now that's another skill. Which one had Tailwind? Was it the Articuno or the Moltres? Yeah, even with Tailwind, spots isn't fast enough. Okay, that's another move that we hadn't seen up till now. Jesus. Okay, we gotta gamble a little bit. Looks like. Oh, speed down. I did not see as it was going so fast if it managed to do Tailwind. It didn't look like it. I suppose if it doesn't do it right away, and we land a bunch of the speed downs from Rock Tomb, it might cancel out. Let's see. Let's see if Psychic is strong enough. Yes, okay. But now we need to bring back Honey. Zapdos head is next. Let's burn our max revive here. Bring Honey back. Reflect wore off. If I can get two Rock Tombs, we might be able to drop the second head. No. Let's see how much damage we can do here. No, that's no good. I think we're dead run again because of that Tailwind. Unless we somehow survive long enough to wait it out, but I almost have to like cycle my revives. Let's see if that works. Because if I go for a heal, I'm just gonna get killed in 2 turns. So it might be something like we resurrect Godpeed and we're having to switch off between the two. It's so inefficient. If only we had more max revives. I'll go look in the store since this run's most likely going to be a failure again. I'll go look and see if they have max revives in the store. Okay, Tailwind is out. Can I bank on a crit? I don't know. I don't think so. Or I could just miss. Alright, let's see. You can always port out. Man, it's a rough fight. That is a really, really rough fight for a bug team. Good lord. Yeah, okay, we only have max potions, hyper potions, regular revives. Let me look and see if anyone has max revives that they sell. It might be... Okay, maybe not. They are finite, according to the fire red and leaf green. Okay, well, that probably isn't the best place to use it. So the question is... I definitely don't think I have enough revives in general. That's tough. Okay. Another potential strategy that would be risky, but could help buy time would be to switch in. I'm gonna have to reset anyway, but before I do that, King Oyster I think is pretty much not a factor in this fight. But we know Spots at 110 speed is faster. Again, assuming no tailwind. So what if we pull Hives? Hives is pretty fast too. $90? I think that might be fast enough. Because what I was thinking is we bring in Hives and we confuse one of the heads. Specifically probably the Articuno head. Whichever one has Tailwind. And basically a sacrifice turn to get the Confuse Ray off so that it at least reduces the attacks by 2. Do we have anything else that's going to help? Zippo. No, the flying type. The flying type will cancel out Drill Peck, and that's about it. Plus this one's a little bit lower level now. 73 speed. Yeah, I don't know. This is probably the worst matchup for that type of fight. Every single skill is effective against bugs. Oh, doesn't matter. Gotta reset. Okay. Let's try one more run with the team we've got. And if that doesn't work, I'll port out and go back to town and try and swap in Hives. It's going to come down to luck, I think, which is really annoying. I could grind. I'd probably have to grind my team up to like at least 50 or 55. And if I did that, I might stand a chance. But yeah, we're at a severe disadvantage against the triple fusion. Okay, Rock Tomb, Articuno Head. I'll try and pay attention to see who uses Tailwind. Crit. Crit. Oh, that's lucky. Okay. Not a dead run yet. But still still tough. Okay, Zapdos head. Let's keep dropping speed. Yeah, I guess the max revive is going to be here for an absolute emergency. You know, this fight almost constitutes an emergency to me. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna have... Spots can't kill with Psychic. So I'm just gonna go for the revive. If I get a crit on the Zapdos head, we might have a shot. As long as it doesn't miss. Yeah, I think we need one more. And I don't know if Ancient Power, it might kill. Godpede is faster. We could try that. No, I think it does less damage. Ah. Okay. I'm gonna switch the team up. Means I have to run through the entire dungeon again, but if we throw on some max revives, it shouldn't take long. Not max revives, max repels. I wonder if I have any equipables that'll up the power of rock moves. These are one-time use consumables. That might not be the worst thing to have. That means we'd get 2 extra strong rock attacks. We don't have a permanent one that ups power of rock moves, looks like. I could see what happens. I don't think it could possibly hurt. Where are my ropes? There we go. Okay, buy some more hypers. And Just gonna fill up on revives. And there goes a bunch of our money. It's fine, we'll get more. Worst case scenario, I've got to go grind, but we'll take the team. We'll switch the team out, try that fight a couple more times, and then we'll just see where we end up. It's gonna come down to luck, I think. Okay. Let's grab hives. And we should be able to just sprint through the dungeon since we did all the fights, I think. I wonder if any of these are repeatable. No. We have to go to one of the routes, I think, which could also do that in Johto. If I absolutely needed to go grind, just go fight some of the trainers that we're able to get through. If it comes down to that, I'll do that off stream, and would have to take this fight on next time. And I guess we can also see how much the rock gem actively affects damage. It'd be nice if it gives us the power to one-shot, but I don't think it will. Especially when it's that. Oh, and that's still pretty decent damage. I wonder, can I give another held item to a Pokemon in battle? I would think no. Yeah, that'd be funny if you could do that. We should probably try and pick up one of those berries that's used to weaken damage. That seems insanely powerful. Okay. As long as we don't miss, I think that gets us within 2 hits of taking the boss out. Now let's see if we switch the strategy up with hives. Ideally, we want probably the Zapdos head confused. Oh, but not when Safeguard is up. Okay, good to know. Back to the same strategy. I thought Safeguard was a damage mitigation move, but it looks like it's protecting status. We probably should have gotten crit earlier. I wonder. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter at this point. I almost wonder if it would make more sense to lead with Godpeed to take the berry off of the Articuno head first. Nah, but then I have to revive that one, and that one has more HP. I don't know if that's really gonna help. Let's try this. I'm gonna try and see if I can get 2 revives from Godpeed before it goes down. One for Honey and one for someone else. If it uses... Yeah, I guess I can do it that way. Okay, that's another potential strategy, but it has to be full HP for Godpeed to be able to revive 2 of them. Okay. Do damage. That completely tanks the run. Yeah, I think I'm screwed again. Wait, whoop. That was the wrong one. I did not want to revive you. I wanted to revive Honey. What if we did this? I don't want to... Well, this is experiment. I want to get through this fight more than anything else. And I wanted to do Godpeed, not Honey, so this might be just a Fubar run. Let's see. We need Rock Tomb to not miss. No. Man, I feel like we gotta get lucky with a crit on the Articuno head in the first couple rounds. And then we need at least 2 sacrifices consistently, maybe 3 sacrifices to get the Zapdos head down. That's really hard. I think this is the toughest fight we've come across so far with this team. We just have no real advantages against 3 different elements at once. Actually, I should have given a rock gem to Godpede. Oh well. Oh, it's the Moltres head that has Tailwind. Okay. Well, that is a problem. I don't necessarily think that it makes sense to take out the Moltres head first because it's not guaranteed to use Tailwind. We have to bank on it not using it for the majority of the run, which is kind of a gamble. Let's see. I have to change the strategy completely. Yeah, and the Articuno is the one that can heal. Let me reset. I'm trying to think of a type we could bring in that would be strong against everything. The only thing I could think, which is an option, I'm going to just port back from here. I don't want to keep... Whoops, I don't want to do that. Alright, let's try it one more time. This will be the last run, and then we'll go back to town and see. I was thinking another strategy, which would require a bunch of grinding, would be to bring back a bunch of bug dragons, since they're resistant to fire and electric. So we only have to worry about ice. If we take the ice head down, we have 3 types that are pretty sturdy, which I could do, but I have to rebuild one of my fusions. So we'll see. Pure rock type might be okay too. Maybe. That's another one because none of the attacks are super effective against Honey, who's Steel, Bug Steel. So maybe another Bug Steel or Bug Dragon type. Okay. Let me double check that. Just look up a type advantage chart here, and that'll tell me. Steel is it's only weak against fire, so it resists ice, and that's it. What about rock? Rock is weak against... Oh. Resists fire, neutral on electric, looks like. We could bring another bug rock type. What about ground? Ground is resistant, not resistant to fire, electric, or ice. And weak to ice, ground weak against ice, that's right. Immune to electric though, so I think Probably Bug Rock and Bug Dragon are our best options here. Dragon resists fire, electric, not ice. So if we take the Articuno head out with Honey, then... Okay, yeah. Alright, let's try and finish this run. Then we'll go back to the center and look at retooling our party. We'll have to retool a party specifically for this fight, but I don't foresee it going any other way right now. Charty Berry. That's what that is. Let's see if we can get lucky with the crit again. Oh, just a fraction. Okay, Either way, it's a sacrifice. I guess I can use extreme speed just to finish off the ice head. Oh, that's good. Tailwind. Okay, I guess we're just going to be trying to resurrect and heal because we have to wait out Tailwind. Guess we'll revive the speedsters. Still up a Tailwind. All right, Tailwind's down. Alright, I just keep looping revives. Crit. Okay, I guess we're basically sacrificing Godpeed to bring back Honey and somebody else. What if we did this? This would be just an experiment. I don't think I'm going to win this run. Bring back honey. Crit. Oh man, that's close. So I need to get 2 revives. 1 for honey. And someone else to bring back Godpeed. As long as it doesn't crit. Yeah, good. I'm gonna gamble here. Just take the 3rd head out. We have a fighting chance if that happens. Alright. Or 2nd head, rather. Tailwind, that's fine. I don't think I can get 1 shot here, so I'm going to try and hyper to max out and then see if I can get Godpeed back to full. Especially if, okay, if it uses defensive moves, we're fine. So we want to revive Godpeed. We want to revive somebody else. Let's go Hives for Confuse Ray. Now we go Hyper on Godpeed. Okay, we have a fighting chance, but it's going to cost so much items. Because I think this final head is out of Flamethrower, which means it's got Safeguard and Tailwind. It doesn't have a 2nd offensive attack. If that's true, then I think we can win this. If not, and it's got like Peck or something that just hasn't used yet, then we might be boned, but we'll see. I think it's out of offensive attacks. I think. Okay, let's do this. Get everyone revived. Now we're just gonna go Rock Tomb. We'll probably have to Ether. Okay, Tailwind's out. Okay, I think we got this. I didn't need to burn all those revives, but that's fine. I don't really care. Poison? Oh, it's got Roost. Oh, you stinker. Alright, fine. So it's got, its 4th move is Roost. I wonder if they all have Roost. Maybe they all have it. The AI just doesn't use it all the time. That's fine. You can't out heal me. Alright. Oh. Sweet Jeebus. That was easily the toughest fight so far with this team. Okay, so we got through the fight. Ugh. We could try and do this encounter. I'll just save here first and foremost before we wrap up. Let's see what it turns into. It might be something we can actually catch. That is a Q-Lade. Q-Lade. Something Gallade. Huh. Well, it looks really cool. I don't know what type that is, though. Maybe Psychic Steel? Oh, well, I'm gonna try and catch it. It's level 50. Oh, maybe... Ice. Ice something. Ice Steel, maybe? Okay, it's definitely not as bad as the triple fusion we just fought. Okay, we'll use some heals. We have lots of hypers. That doesn't do a ton of damage. We'll spool it down to red. Let's see if we can catch the sucker. Maybe try and drop it a little bit lower. I could do a couple more. To watch out for a crit. Oh, alright. Now I think it's a little bit risky. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep chucking balls. You can also try ultras, but I don't know if that's a more or less chance. Okay, I'll burn my last few ultra balls just to see. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, let me do this. I have to shuffle around a little bit, but I'm going to bring Honey back and just max its health. God P is weak against ice, and be careful. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky. So it looks like these are treated like the legendaries as far as their capture rates, which could be a potential problem if I run out of balls. Get back in there, Honey. I'm gonna go Venom Shot. Hopefully I don't crit. Try one more, fingers crossed. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. And we'll just keep health high. If this doesn't go well, I can always reset and come back with more items later. I think this fight's optional. And now that we know the Pokemon here, it's pretty cool looking. Decently strong. Can always come back and catch this one later. Almost. So it's got Ice and Dragon. Huh? Gotcha. All right. Oh, okay. So this looks like the auto-generated one. Yeah, I think this one by El Gordo is the coolest looking. This is an alt, a capeless alt. Oh, one with hair. I think this is it's a reference to Zero from Mega Man. Yeah. Dragon fighting. Dragon fighting, huh? What is that? Let's see. I can't search by name. Let's see if I can find it. Gallade. Curum. I think that's Curum. And the site, of course, is having issues. Okay. I don't know Curum. Is that a legendary? Yeah, it's, well, what gen is that? Gen 5. Okay, I've seen that thing before. It looks like a big ice dragon thing. Okay, that's actually a pretty handy component to have. Interesting. Okay. All right. So now we're out. Hey, it's Turbo Douche. Okay, now we can go to Viridian. And now the Sevi Islands. Okay. Well, let's go back to town, heal up, and take stock, and then we'll wrap up for today. Alright, I'll think about where we're going to go. We're going to go to the Viridian Gym next, but I'm kind of curious as to what Giovanni's team, because he's the gym leader there, what his team is going to have. We could try and go in the next session and just just try the fight out and see if we have a good enough team or if we need to start rearranging stuff. That'll be something to figure out next time. But we do have a lot of options. So even though I spent probably the last 45 minutes trying to beat that stupid triple fusion fight, which is incredibly tough, we have picked up some good components for things. We have that Whirlipede fusion. We've got a pincer. So if I want to go track down a Pidgey, I can create the pincer fusion designs that I made. Let's just take a look at the box. We have Pineco for bug type. This one here, Ninrita, actually had a pretty good evolutionary line from what I remember looking at. It's just extremely low level. So if we need a good bug grass type in a pinch, leveling this one up, getting the Meganium and Ninjask final evolution lines would probably be really cool. And this one, I'll take a look at what the Kyurem fusions and Gallade. Gallade is it fighting? Must be fighting. I could see what type of results we get from that too, since we don't have a bug fighting. We also have Larvros up here, which we fused for an electric type. We haven't been leveling this one at all. So there's a whole bunch here that we can level depending on what we need. But it's good to have options. Alright, so we'll go ahead and save here. And with that, we will wrap up for today. Let me go see who is online. We can go raid. Oh, I see Wazi's online. I know she's raided me a few times recently. So I'm going to send us there, and we can go see how the art's going. It's Tuesday, so I wonder if she's got a co-host. Maybe Froggy's there. Oh, looks like Matt. Okay. We'll go see what's up to the Toxic crew. In the meantime, go ahead and mute this, and go to outro. And we will call it a stream for today. We will be back on Thursday of this week to resume the building in Dyson Sphere program. So we'll be making more progress with our save file there. In the meantime, thanks again to everyone who came and hung out. Hopefully it was interesting watching me try and take out that fight, even though it took forever. In the meantime, hope everyone has a good evening, and I will catch you folks in the next stream. Now let's go see what the Toxic crew is doing.